Hello YouTube, this is The Passion, also known as Mikkel, and welcome to another No More Side Jobs segment. And yeah, a bit of a late one, but Happy New Year to you all. I hope you're doing well. I've had a bit of time off from this YouTube channel, and mainly that was because I slipped up a bit on some of my recording software. I ended up muting the game audio somehow. I must have been all kinds of tired when it happened, so I ended up going through two whole episodes, and then as soon as I got to editing, there was no game audio whatsoever, so I had to do all of that over again. And yeah, that was definitely the long way around, especially because I had to go all the way from the bottom all the way back up to rank 6. That kind of crushed my soul a little bit, and with so many different mistakes that have happened along this journey, I feel like that really shook my confidence a bit. Sure, it's just like some small slip up, but wow, that really got to me. I'm not sure why. Like, I was busy with other stuff anyway, but it was almost like I kept dragging all the other things in the way. So it'd be my writing, my reading, is Christmas coming up as well. The new job, like some stuff was shifting around there as well. It's as many things as I could like that could pop in. I was like pointing that out and being like, yeah, let's just focus on this more, and kept veering away, and it felt almost like a full month. But I did still work on getting Travis up to speed and just getting him earning money again. Well, I decided to aim for 1 million, so that felt pretty good aiming for 1 million. 1 million LBs, because it's it taught me the value of time and money as well. Like, it's sort of, what don't really teach me that. I've sort of revised. I got to revise that sort of meaning, and that's hella enjoyable actually. I decided to go for the batting, the little batting rounds, going for the batting rounds when as soon as they were available, and I'll just go through that, man, like as many times as I could. And that was the one I dreaded the most, but I figured out that out of all of them, that paid the most money in the shortest amount of time. And that was comparing to driving from Travis's place to K Entertainment to the stadium, and then I would literally hurl myself off the. It's almost like this little cliff thing that like it leads down to the city anyway. But like, yeah, whatever reason, if you drive off that or jump off that on the motorcycle, you just go hurling off into the distance, and you just respawn back at Travis's place. So it saves a lot of time. It saves a lot of time, and it got me efficient and really figuring out what I want to do time-wise, because when it comes to my goals, I prefer to break them down and put them into quarters of the year. So for like each season, essentially. So I've gone out of the autumn season and into winter now, and I've got quite a few of the goals done. Like, one of them was starting a YouTube channel, and that was at the end of October, and all the way through to November to now, I feel like I've done pretty good. Initially, I wanted to just put 3 episodes out and that was it, but like, nope. I soldiered on and really took this kind of YouTube gig like quite well. I'm actually really surprised. I've been enjoying it anyway, and resulting from views, subscribers, and comments as well. It's really done wonders. Like, I really feel like I'm really charging forward. I'm really charging forward to what I kind of visualize this channel to really grow into. And yeah, this journey to No More Heroes 3, that's gonna be the first big one, because it's a big goal. I really want to finish all the games before No More Heroes 3 comes out. So that's why this game series has all my focus at the moment. And I really like just getting back into the swing of things again. It feels like I really can do it. It's been a bit nerve-wracking. I've got other stuff, other things I've got to like plan and build and bring in, and like such as different like goggles and eyewear and masks and stuff like that. Like, I love doing it. I love doing it. I feel like the passion is really it's me whenever there's a camera in front of me and I'm ready to entertain. I'm ready to just show people why I like something so much, or show them why I find something so interesting. And sure, I might trip on my words sometimes, not pronounce things correctly, but It just shows how much love is bubbling out of me that I can't even direct it properly. And I'm glad I have any subscribers at all. Like, sure, some friends have subscribed just what I assume was out of goodwill at first, but no, they actually are enjoying the series, and I appreciate that even more. And some people out there I don't even know, and they actually want to hop on this journey with me, and that makes me so happy. It really is, it really is fantastic. It really is brilliant. I love it. I never thought it would happen so soon. I wasn't even thinking about subscribers numbers really. It's just the fact that hell that happened at all. Comments at all, likes at all. I was just like, whoa, what? This is cool as hell. Like, really feels great that I'm just sort of showing people a game I enjoy, and they're kind of seeing that. I want to see the rest, and want to see some more later on. It really is amazing. And yeah, this really is pretty much a long way. This is a long way round of just saying thank you. Just thank you for being a part of this journey. This all started at the end of October, and we're up in January now. Got a decent number of episodes up. Sure there've been some hiccups in quality, but I feel like I'm getting a good rhythm now. Moving on to good old New Year's stuff now. So yeah, the part of the reason I like breaking my goals down into these set seasons, these 3-month blocks, is because I feel like you can get way more done if you break a goal down. So sure, I've got some long-term ones I'll just go throughout the year, throughout the different quarters. There's a lot I can be doing in just 3 months. Easily. There's a lot that can be done in 3 months. And one of those is this RPG Maker Fest project I have. And I want to essentially make a Shining Force game on RPG Maker Fest. And that sounds... And at first I thought it would be really simple. But it's the most tasking thing I think I've ever had to do when it came to just figuring out how something works. And just setting instructions down for certain event squares and just getting them organized and trying to figure out the formula essentially to have a turn-based tactical RPG game running on a 3DS with RPG Maker Fest. Like, that's been quite challenging. It's to a point I had to drop it because I was in uni at the same time, and I want to pick this up again and finish it by February. I really want the demo at least to be running and working. They're my friends and people I've tacked on. Well, not tacked on. What am I saying? I've pestered to help out with testing, and yeah, I hope I really can do it by the end of February. I really hope I can. If it goes into the next quarter of the year, so be it. As long as I soldier on and get it done, I'm happy. I've got a couple things for actually in the upcoming weeks, in the next 2 weeks, so that have to be done, and it's actually for the channel. So I hope you guys really appreciate it when that comes up. And mainly the reason why I actually break these goals down is because I don't like New Year's resolutions. Any sort of New Year's resolution that quite a lot of my previous co-workers, old friends, new friends, that sort of thing, they're not about the goal enough to actually do it. It's almost like you blow the candles out on a cake. You're just wishing it and kind of hope it maybe works out. Like when it comes to New Year's resolutions, I prefer to break it down, have a plan, and treat it like a goal. When it's a New Year's resolution, like there's not... If you're gonna go hit the gym, it's almost... a lot of people would drop the goal, like, in a couple of weeks. They'll be all fired up, it's a new year, it's a new them, and then that fire just peters out, because there's no set foundation of, like, discipline, understanding how they take to a task, how they learn, how they react to different sort of difficult or negative stimuli, that sort of thing, that comes with going towards a new goal. Like, sure I've been gone for a couple of weeks, but I didn't drop this thing entirely. Like, this YouTube thing was on my mind the whole time, and I made sure to stick to it. This is a major goal for me. I'm suspecting something coming up in April, so I'm making sure that I finish the whole series by then, to the best of my ability. I ain't treating this like a New Year's resolution. but it's a pretty big goal. So it's in that similar vein anyway. It's in a similar vein. But I want to churn these out right, and I want to have the viewers that do turn up, the ones that show up for any part of the leg of the journey, really, to enjoy what they see, and maybe stick around for the next one. Either way, I'm still going to keep doing these. But when it comes to your New Year's resolutions, goals, really look at it. Really look at it and really think to yourself, how much is this going to benefit me as a whole? In 3 months, 6 months, the same year, next year, how is it going to help you grow? Like, honestly, be as honest with yourself as you can be. Because there's so many people that end up just dropping it in their New Year's resolutions. And it's a shame. It really is a shame, because it's just like, whoa, wait, what? Like, you see the spark in their eyes, and then it's gone within, like, the second week of January, because they're like, no, I can't do it. This ain't for me. I don't want to do it. Or it's too tricky. It's too hard. But I'm like, it's because you didn't go in with a plan. That's all it is. I ain't bashing people that have New Year's resolutions, but it's how you handle them. It's how you handle them that's really important. I prefer to just see goals as goals. Just because it's a different date, just because it's a different time in your lifetime, it don't make it all that special. You put that faith into it because of a number on a calendar changing. It's a different date on your phone. And it weren't like the other 365 days beforehand. Like that. Your goal is important to you. I absolutely understand that. But when it's a New Year's resolution, that only kicks in and comes in because the date's changed. Whenever you start your goal, it doesn't matter. As long as you get started on it and you put your heart behind it, get your passion involved, then you can do it. Get your focus, write down, consult with a friend, a family, Google it like crazy, YouTube it like crazy, any sort of how-tos and to-dos. But get it done. Get those steps in that journey for your personal growth. Just get those steps in. Plan those steps out. Map it out. No plan will be perfect. There'll be all kinds of hiccups along the way. But when you got that foundation of how to like tackle it, and when you've gone and go for it, then the journey will be more fantastic than the end result anyway. Usually anyway. Like, I did my best to make sure that I finished a prequel novel that I kept letting it kick around for months, years. Because I went into 2 different colleges. It even took a year out of education between those 2 colleges. And I made sure that I would finish it. Because I thought myself, it's been kicking around for so many years. I'm doing more when it comes to creative writing. That's what I was really getting into during A-levels. I'm like, you know what, screw it, I've got to finish it. I gave myself 3 weeks. And this was back when I was writing by hand as well. And I figured it out that, okay, maybe it's about such and such many pages. Okay, 10,000 words a week. It's 8,000, 10,000. So it's 8,000, 9,000, then it's about 12,000 words all by hand. 12,000, 13,000 words. I was way too happy with that. That wasn't some New Year's thing. I gave myself a deadline, sure. It was like, what, I think it was by the end of June or July. I keep forgetting this. I'm certain I've actually already mentioned this before. But I didn't think about, like, what would happen if I hit that next date. I think if it hit 1st of August, let's say 1st of August, was the be-all, end-all. And if it hit 1st of August, I was just like, nope, no matter what, I'm going to finish it beforehand. It didn't matter about it. It wasn't some New Year thing. It was slap bang in the middle of the year. But I wanted it done. So it does not matter if it's a new year or not. It was a new year last year and a new year the year before that. There's no point jumping at a goal just because the date is different, just because it's a new year. There's no point to that. Sure, it's like it's trending, it's like the in thing, but your goal is way more important to you because it can be on any date. It can be at any time. I'm hoping that this recording just like gets something going in you, gets you thinking, gets you trying to figure out how to get that goal together. Hell, it could be just completing a whole bunch of games before before another one comes out. I've got a stockpile of several games. Like if the internet like suddenly shut off tomorrow, I'd have some entertainment. I've got some books to read through here. I've got some encyclopedias to read through too. The sheer fun of it. I'm going to go X-Man, Beast-Man on it, you know? I'm literally do what Beast does and just read, like, just all the darn time. Not upside down, man, because I can't do handstands or grip lampshades or anything. I can't do that. But it is important, your growth, like socially, mind, body, and soul stuff, physical stuff. All of it. All of it is super important. But it doesn't matter if it's 2020, 2021, 20 to 1,000, whatever. It doesn't matter. It does not matter the date. It doesn't matter the start. If it's the start of the year, near the end of the year, whenever. If you've got a goal in mind, you want to go gun-ho for it, just go for it. Really sit and figure it out. If you got to sit down and just breathe deeply into your belly and then exhale out everything that you got to do just to get that little bit of focus, just get as many things out of your way. Just so you can just really look at it and figure it out. Talk to a friend about it, family member, guardian, carer, whatever. Anyone who's around you to support you, or any sort of resources that are there that can be there to help you, be beneficial for you. Seek them out. Find out what you can do. I really want this to be beneficial for you. These no more side job segments. I do. I've been told that they feel pretty heartfelt, and I'm so happy that I hear that at all. Because I want it to be that. I want these no more side job segments to be something reflective, not just for me, but for anyone else out there who's listening too. Just go out there and do what you gotta do, and almost what you feel like you need to do. If it's literally there in the base of your heart, you're just like, I've really got to get this done, and go gun-ho on it no matter what, and do it. Get some planning done, get some research done, check out some how-tos, plan out, set dates, times, print off a little timetable, schedule out. Plans may get some hiccups, struggle, even fail sometimes, but keep at it, keep going however you can. Because it ain't about New Year's resolutions, it's just your goals, it's just your things you want to do. Doesn't matter if it's a new year, really doesn't. It's just a date. It's just a date, it's just a specified time with how this great big rock, good old planet Earth, has just been spinning around in the universe. Because we can do amazing things at any time, anyway, so might as well make a start now. Right, enough looping and hyper motivation there. I hope you enjoyed this no more side job segment. I gotta get back to work. Until then, this has been The Passion, also known as Mikkel. See you on the next journey. Take care. Bye bye.